and welcome to Operation Swift Rain. This is a Council mission.
1. Council intel indicates the aliens are charging a plasma bomb of some kind in your vicinity. Time is running short. We need to locate and disarm that weapon before they're able to finish priming it.
That would be nice, wouldn't it, if we could...
readings indicate that the device is some sort of priming mechanism. The aliens are transferring power from it directly to the bomb itself. Disabling this power node should give you more time to find and disarm the explosive.
Dr. Bros, I feel you're being very patronizing right now. I swear we've had the bomb disposal mission before in this campaign. Well, if we haven't, there's a giant bomb down the other end of this freeway. We need to go stand next to it and click on it, like we do every other thing in XCOM. We can slow down the bomb from... I'm sure we've had the dam mission, and I said, hey, that's like a bomb disposal mission. So we must have had a bomb disposal mission at some point. But despite, this is what? March, April, May, June, July, August, September. Are we in September? If we're in September, that's 7 months worth of experience on dealing with the alien threat. And Dr. Bro still thinks we need bright yellow arrows on our HUD. He doesn't think we need bright yellow arrows on this one, it's just this one. Maybe there's something particular about this one. Maybe it's because there's a yellow taxi behind it. And he thinks, hey, these arrows would be camouflaged, but over here they'd just be too obvious. So, yeah, Anarch with Sprinter. Of course, I was like waxing lyrical at Anarch having Sprinter. Like, it was 2 minutes ago for me, but it's going to be over 24 hours for you guys. So I'm sounding smug about it because I just said it, but you guys are just going to be, yeah, Anarch's got Sprinter. What's the big deal, Mick? What's the big deal? Well, the big deal is that Anarch can activate every single alien on the map by sprinting forward now. I really was expecting some activations there. Really what I should have done. I'll just start first. And use one of the many battle scanners in... Is it his or her for Ardus? I can't tell from here. It was a very feminine voice. Let's go with her. So her battle scanners can reach up to there. What's awkward about this map is, especially this area, it's how much hard cover there is and the direction it's facing. So you only get 2 firing ports on here, 2 firing ports on here, but the person standing here can't see this side, the person standing here can't see that side, and vice versa for this car. And it kind of splits the map in 2 on an already very narrow map. So a battle scanner here won't see anything on this side until we blow up the car, which we might do just for the hell of it. So I'm thinking battle scanner there, just to start off with.
Big Brother is online.
Hello? I wasn't really expecting a disc. I don't think I brought a Rocketeer. I wasn't expecting like all these giant mechanical threats. I was expecting just Thin Men in that. Did we finish the Cyber Disc autopsy? Where's Ray the Great? Can see the Cyber Disc on 100% on the first turn. We did do it, so it just has Bombard. It could probably do us in with a grenade from here. But Ray can set up at the back. And with the long rifle can do a substantial amount of damage very, very quickly. Katie has shredder ammo as well. So let's start getting our mechs into position. We do also have the chem grenades with Anarch, which I brought to help more with captures, but the DR reduction they give is very helpful for dealing with mechs if you don't have, say, heat ammo, except we do have heat ammo. I deliberately didn't bring, like, Chief Savage Man, because I thought, nah, we're not going to need that much heat ammo. It's a council mission, for goodness sake. But here we go, I'm wrong. This is maybe a bit of a risk moving up with Light of the Skies on the left side that we haven't flanked, but it's only like 1 extra square. What could possibly go wrong? Katie with squad sight! I forgot all about that, that's brilliant. We can shred from afar and then kill it in 1 shot with Ray. It's going to be so amazing. Owned you can actually get up to there now. That's not bad. Tribute.
I'm rolling.
Up to wherever.
Moving to Overwatch.
On Overwatch.
So what are these guys doing? They come towards us. That's not what I want. But if they still aren't active and Katie has them in sight... See, Finmen, that's what I expected in this mission. It can't make up its mind. Are there Fin men beside this blue truck? We just don't know. So Katie, with squad sight, can shred from outside the range. Shredded, it immediately just rose to the heavens. What actually happened there? It just, that's cheating. It just started flying for free. It means Ray can definitely hit it now. It is shredded. That's a drone. So there we go. This might be a single shot kill. Bada boom, bada bing. This is what you prepare for. And so now this pod is just a seeker and a drone, and they're not in great shape for it. We even have heat ammo on the listener. I keep forgetting about that. So the listener's going to one-shot someone. Gonna one-shot whatever I like. What I'm gonna do is move up with Legend of the Skies. Hopefully not activate on the left. But now that we have activated on the left, we now know I need to move Legend of the Skies back. And we can reassess, reevaluate our position. Those guys could probably all be contained in one cheeky chem.
Moving out.
So Anarch is the diffuser on this mission.
It seems you've bought
Diffusing
yourself
nodes
some time,
and
but you
diffusing
still
this
need to
sticky
hurry.
situation over here.
Well, you know.
So obviously one of these floats is so much more dangerous than the others. We'll have a quick look at the perks. Tribute needs to be up far further than this. As does Onju. Onju can run and gun all the way over to the side. This is the one good thing about maps that are so narrow. Once you have mobile troops, you can just reassess and go bang over here. I'm really quite interested because that is 4 more health than his compadres. Damn good ground, danger zone, CCS. Good lord. But 100% to crit, it will kill it if it hits. It's only 63% to hit.
I'm about to start keeping score.
Yeah, start keeping score. Why not? Because I certainly am not. Artis, I was hoping just to throw another battle scanner, but these guys are chemmed. This Seeker's dead. It's only that drone with it. Tribute can move up to here. Hopefully be in sight of these guys now. If they come any closer, he's got them on Sentinel, and he'll have them on Toast. This guy's dead as hell. 13 damage. Artis could grenade these guys and probably kill them, but I think we have it well enough in hand that I will just
Moving.
move to here, battle scan, see what else is out there. What do your scanner eyes see, Artis? What's out there? The truth. Only the truth is out there for us, Commander. These guys are going to lose health just by moving and shooting. This guy definitely has to move. Maybe they're just too panicked. Which is a bit weird. See, they're just outside of Tribute's range. Oh, Tribute! I was bigging you up this entire time. It's going to be you that's going to get turned into this mech, isn't it? Hey, maybe they've still got to move and it's fine. They should be shooting at Onju because Onju has the reinforced armor, which means he has the least defense. Overwatch, you say? Well, that's not going to help you, is it? Some good battle scanners in play right now. Where's Katie? Katie moves a bit closer, can get one of these guys on the flank. The listener probably the next one, Ray probably the next one. And see, this is Ray with lock and load and with high cap mags. The Gauss long rifle's only supposed to have 1 shot in it, but for Ray it has 3 or 4 by now, and that's pretty cool. Tribute, you're useless, son. You're a waste of space. I've got no time for you. No time for you, son. Well, of course, he's still got Legend of the Skies, who unfortunately did have to run away that first time. That first turn, we could just run this Overwatch, and with Chem, it's probably not going to do anything. then where would I want Legend of the Skies to be? Probably where Anarch is, which means Anarch would have to move first. So we are just going to move Katie up, I think. Katie has a... No, what am I saying? We're going to move the Listener up first. Moving to there would probably activate these guys. That's probably just what we have to do, to be honest. To be perfectly honest. Yeah, that was always going to be a step too far. How much health they got? Oh, this guy has less health than that one did over there. That guy didn't move at all. That guy is dead. Not to be crass about it, but that guy is just dead as hell. All these guys are so dead. You don't even know how dead they are. Ray can't move and shoot, so he might just take on one of the guys right at the back. Can't actually see that guy. Why not? Why not? You should have a flank on that guy. Oh, this is full cover, is it not? Yeah. So it's this that's full cover. This, I think this is full cover as well. This is the awkwardness of the map I was talking about earlier on. And we mustn't forget that we've got a bomb to defuse as well. That's the entire point of being here. Oh, of course that battle scan has come off as well. So that's why we can't do anything there. Right, let's just kill some guys. Okay? Let's stop faffing about. Right, Ardus can't cap either of these guys. Yet. Right, you know what? Just die. Die, die, darling. Where's Onju? What can Onju do? Onju up to here, kill this guy. In fact, kill the drone instead. X-ray down, diddly own. I still want to get the capture, but I'm not seeing a good way to do it. So you know what? In fact, that's not a good flank for Anarch to take, is it? Ray can... Right, if Ray gets a shot on this guy, he's dead. Probably not gonna... Well, it probably will hit, because that's how probability works with 57%. You can't rely on it, but it still probably is going to hit. I've got an idea. Katie can... Flying, right? Yeah. You're not flying, though, are you? Would kill if it hits, though. I should have turned the... Oh, I should have. There we go. I'm desperate just to turn off the GUI at awkward points. Tribute moving up one square, we'll probably be able to see this guy. Nope. Fine. Fine. I didn't want to capture him anyway. Well, I do, actually. So now we're protected from these floaters up here by moving our guys over to the left. I really should kill this guy, shouldn't I? But you know what? Contrary to what Billy Piper once said, I just don't want to. I do want to get a capture on him. So opportunist Overwatch, if he does anything, he's probably dead anyway. Gonna try and pistol him down. If he takes any single action with the chem, he cannot do anything else. So Legend of the Skies should have put holo targeting on this guy before taking the pot shot with Ray. But sometimes it just don't matter. What card's on fire? It's the one up there. This guy has to retreat. Oh, of course, that's close combat specialist as well. He might be dead anyway. Well, he's running. He's dead.
No longer a threat.
Oh, I keep forgetting about the bomb in these missions. I'm just like, yes, kills. Oh, hello, coming over the truck. That's novel. Wow. We're going to have to kill you so dead. Here's me worrying about captures while our guys are dying. Which one is it with the fist? Can you punch straight up in the air? I feel like you should be able to punch straight up in the air. Just like, hiya! Like a superhero pose. We can only punch that. So kill this guy. Shoot straight up in the air and pretend you're punching. Where's the next node? It's that one. Tribute, you've been utterly useless so far. Get up there. Ray, we probably don't need you to kill this guy. Listener can actually take out this and probably activate some Finmen. Oh, 1 square away. I'm not happy with this. I'm not happy with this, listener. So, quick disarm, 76% to kill.
That'll buy us a little more time.
Let's see if, say,
We still need
Anarch.
to find that bomb.
Well, Anarch moves up to here.
Good
Then
job,
this guy's
Step
gonna
One.
put hollow on
That
it.
should buy us a few minutes.
Might kill it in its own right, you never know. Looks like, yeah, looked like it was missing to the right. I need to keep. Right, here we go. Oh, you just go miss the 95% shot I was going to take a thumbnail off of. Wow. So good thing we've still got Ray and the listener here, can both one-shot it. Let's take a shot of the listener right now. We can't just keep giving thumbnails to the listener. We could. We really could. It's not that professional a series where I have to share thumbnails around. But, you know, I prefer it if we didn't. Right, lock and load. Because we can. The steady weapon. Let's get your good weapon out. And move up to cover. Probably shouldn't have taken that cover with Katie. And it's quite close. But not close enough. I'd still rather get a battle scan out. Because one of the Seekers went into stealth, they should probably reveal it as well. And we know where the Finman is. Probably should have done that battle scanner before we, say, steadied up Ray, because Ray does have a pretty great flank on that guy now. If we wanted to get crazy, get wild, we can't run a gun. So scrap that. Scrap that for a start. Move him up into range to get shot at rather than Ardus and reload. If anyone gets shot at on the left, it'll be Onju. If anyone gets shot on the right, it'll be the listener. Acid probably incoming. Oh no! The listener is taking quite a lot of hits on this mission. Nowhere near a flank, but that's close enough to do some damage. But this is what you build tanks for. We've got our tanks right in the middle here. They're the ones taking all fire. So by now, the listener's taking so much fire and so much damage, we've got to be a bit careful. But we're still pretty much fine. Built to last, the Goliath promise. What odds has Ray got on that guy at the back, at the very back? No odds, it looks like. Well, fine, Ray, you're not going to do anything else this turn. Kill that guy. Ka-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-boom. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-boom, ba-ba-ba-ba-boom. That looks like 1 square off. Being able to flank that Finman.
Okay.
So we need to deal with the big guy. Well, the small guy, really. Small fry, small guy. Seeker, that's the name. So again, just put hollow on him. It's going to be quite a miserable existence, just if you're like a dedicated hollow targeter. Would it not? What I want to do is move the listener here. Outside the range of that Finman. In concealment. Shoot this guy. You can reload next turn. We move Katie up. Katie's going to be one to take fire. Katie can reload this turn. Go into one for all. Enhanced damage reduction. Jesus Christ, Tribute.
Moving out.
Anarch, I don't want too far forward. Everyone needs to reload anyway. Tribute needs to actually help.
Designated position.
Owned you. Hunker down, why not? There's nowhere in concealment for Ardus to really move up to. Because that's the game I'm playing here. I suppose he can move up right beside Owned you and also hunker down. And that would just present a target for being hit by acid, wouldn't it? Really? That's what we've done here. That's what we've done here. It's a bit useless, really. That was stupid. These guys aren't going to panic, though, and they can take the health loss. So all that build-up for Katie to get shot at, and I just did something stupid anyway. So, speaking of something stupid, the Fin Man's certainly done that. Let's see if we can punch him right off the edge of the bridge. I'm guessing not. That's the bomb.
Next to it in order to disarm it.
Sounds like a plan, Dr. Rose.
Me acerco al objetivo.
Ah, I didn't think that would explode. What I thought would happen is the Fin Man would come back to here. I didn't think it was in line with the car, I didn't think it would explode. So obviously now that has exploded, that has done damage to the listener. It's been a haphazard shoddy mission. I know Katie's hit with acid as well. I don't think there's any enemies left on the map though. So the listener's taken a very minor injury. Ray can start moving up. A bit lightheaded. Not had anything to eat today.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Can't quite get into it. Oh, thank goodness it was the listener rather than anyone who would have probably died from that explosion, to be honest. We've just got to be grateful for our lot in life. Now these guys can't actually move fast anymore.
Double time.
Let's just take the acid hit. Commander! Whoa, Commander, have you seen? I don't know what you'd see on acid. Like, maybe you'd think the cars are like elephants or something and they're coming to eat you. But then Owned You Steadfast. Is Owned You Steadfast? Probably not.
Excellent.
Probably a
That's another
CCS,
one
like a
down.
useful assault. He's not very steadfast at all. I'll just keep hunkering down. We don't want to lose you that much health. Anarch, you can just run through acid with a medkit. If a guy has a medkit on them, they won't be affected by the health reducing acid. Tribute, I was about to ask you to run into the acid. That seems like a bad idea. I'm not sure where the best place is to stand on this map. The best place to invite forward the onrushing Finman threat. All I can think about now is what I'm going to have for lunch. I'll be completely honest, I was just thinking of a lovely sandwich.
Power node deactivated.
Like, I usually lose concentration on these missions anyway, but that's taking it a step too far. To just... What's Commander doing? Ooh, it's a lovely cheese and ham sandwich.
Power node down.
Yeah, cheese and ham, I'm thinking about the works today. Still acid. Oh no. Riveting conversation and gameplay commentary here on baditgames.co.uk. Nobody uses that site. I don't even use that site. The listener doesn't need to be up that high. I genuinely have gone extremely lightheaded. Give me a sec, I just need a drink of water. It's usually what I try to drink as quietly as possible. Is it just me or is the volume... Is it me that's been going through the acid? Am I tripping? Is this what tripping is? Where you actually begin to believe that you are an M-Kom commander in real life. Ray, I don't think we're going to get up in time. Oh, we've got 4 turns. Do we really want to wait 4 turns to activate though? Because how long's the mission got? 25 minutes is not bad. That isn't bad. There we go. Anarch's good there. Tribute needs to get up in a hurry. Have I moved Tribute? I probably have.
Field, Commander.
There we go. There for Katie, I reckon.
Voy a la ubicación designada.
So Katie has the detrimental effects of acid, but isn't taking the health damage. Odd as we can wait for the acid to wear off. I don't know why you went to look at Katie. Well, presumably because these guys all have acid, that's why you look at them.
Field,
So,
Commander.
Ray, where are you going in this 3 turns? Still acid. Still acid. Oh, we've still got this node as well. We've still got loads. We've still got this node as well.
Power node powered down.
I keep forgetting why we're here. Ledge of the Sky should be in a central location,
Lights out on that power node.
but Tribute's taking that one.
Let's do this.
Ledge of the Sky should be at the back, actually, to deal with anyone that lands down here. The reason why I was saying Ledge of the Sky should be central is so we can run Overwatch, but we've got mechs for that. Right, Ray. I want in this back corner. Still acid. I'm like pressing the wrong keys on the keyboard. I am truly going to pieces. Right, what I want to do. Right, let's keep odds. Oh.
Excellent work, Strike One.
It's not excellent work at all.
We're
Right.
receiving reports of heavy X-ray activity in that area. Enemy forces are likely closing on your location.
What I was trying to do is click on Ardis
New
to
objective
move them,
received.
but I misclicked, and because Ledge of the Skies was right beside the bomb, it deactivated the bomb instead.
Aye, aye, Commander.
So rather than put Ardis on Overwatch, what I'm going to do is have a battle scanner ready. That will help Ray out on squad site. And Ardis isn't a very reliable Overwatcher anyway. I mean, we're not in too bad a position. Onju isn't in place, obviously, but pretty much everyone else is.
Aye, aye.
Thank you very much, battle scanner. Because you see where they drop in regardless. There's the one in the back corner I was worried about. Because you see where they drop in regardless, but you won't keep sight on them unless you actually have sight on them. This is quite a few more Fin men than I thought there'd be. That Fin man just moonsaults onto another Fin man, it's all fine and dandy. So we got the one at the back. That's the one that really matters. So what can you do to this guy? Nothing without moving. 1, 2, 3 at the top. Has this one got anything? I'm sorry, I am just thinking about food again. I was thinking about a lovely strawberry biscuit. Oh. I'm not cut out for this. Right, obviously any of our guys can one-shot these guys because they're not in cover. For the most part. Onju, you're back. How wonderful it is to see you again. Ray, right, Ray can only see this guy. That's an easy start. I don't really fancy running the listener through 2 Overwatches now. This could be an easy way to deal with this one. Explode him and the car. Excellent. I'm a lot more comfortable with running through one Overwatch with the listener. Right, nobody can actually see this guy at the back, apart from Ledge of the Skies, which is very awkward. I mean, if we're going for it, then we're going for it. He's got kiting plates, he's got lightning reflexes, what could go wrong? Ooh, that passes very close to his head. If Ledge of the Skies had longer hair, then he'd be in trouble right now. 94% to hit. So these guys are mostly useless, to be honest. I mean, we could have Onju run it, but Onju's taking health down. Alright, the listener's not going to get hit. Uh-oh. The listener's mostly not going to get hit. This is what tanks do. Maybe he deserves another thumbnail already, who knows? Operational objectives complete.
Bomb disarmed. Pack up and come on home.
So come on home. No promotions from that, surely. Ooh, owned you up to Master Sergeant. 16 days for the listener, that's just about to be expected. Because we kind of mistreated our tank there a bit. So, I'm thinking probably resilience for owned you, but I'm in no state of mind. That was almost all G Sergeants there. I'm in no state of mind to actually make any decisions whatsoever. 160, we're getting up there. We'll be in touch. I'll be in touch once I've had something to eat and once I've figured out what we're doing next. So I'm back. I've had a lovely sandwich. Thank you for asking. I also had a very nice apple. And I have, in the meantime, decided what we're going to do with our 485 bucks. And from step one, another Mech 1 Warden, because as I said in the past, we're about to come up to the tech where we get to upgrade our Mech 1 Wardens to Mech 2s. And we also have enough mechs at the moment to really actually use 3 at once. Well, we're getting to that stage anyway. So what I'm going to do is buy another alloy belt. Because essentially I want each of our mech units to have an alloy belt. Mechs are there because mechs are so good because they're so tough, they're so survivable. They have so much health compared to our other troops. And an alloy belt is just perfect. Extra conditioning, amazing. For the sake of 21 credits each, I'm going to build 2 more weapon gyros. Because better to get this, to take a weapon gyro and have +5 aim, than to have literally nothing, which is where we are with our other mechs at the moment, to be honest. So there we go, that's the mechs dealt with. What I'm considering is, now that we have Azagul, is buying a restorative mist. But for the sake of 20 meld, for the sake of $84 at the moment, I think I'm going to leave it until Azagul gets further up in level and we're more inclined to take Azagul on the big missions, which we aren't at the moment. So now that we have, well, essentially, I was saving money for a satellite for an interceptor rush, but that's only going to happen next month. And we'll have plenty of time to save up more money before next month, hopefully. And if all this goes wrong, we just cancel some of these and it's fine. So what I'm going to buy is shredder ammo. This goes, I think it's assaults only. So on hit and run assaults, you can shoot at 2 targets and shred them both. It's amazing. Same with breaching ammo. Because I think starting around now, the big mech targets, the Cyberdiscs, the Mechtoids, and later on some of the larger robots, first of all, they have inbuilt damage reduction. Second of all, they have inbuilt damage reduction specifically against shotguns. Breaching ammo gets rid of that. And so, say if we took James O'Neill, whose strength is running right up to these big targets and shooting them twice a rapid fire, they would be the ones taking breaching ammo. And for the sake of $24 and 3 alloys, I think it's worth having here. Just worth having on us. Same with the smart gun kit for our gunners. This will give them advanced fire control. And given that we have the money, $42, it could come in very useful one day. Better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. I've never ever used armor-piercing ammo. I think there's better things to take on your gunners, like an alloy bipod, like the smart gun kit, like probably a scope. I could do with another scope, and we will be using scopes to build other things later. So I'm kind of inclined to just go for it. There we go. Let's leave it at that for right now. Oh, I forgot to rename this person to whoever I was going to rename them to, but we could just assume they have the name that I wanted to give them. So welcome, new name to the XCOM roster. Maybe I should go back in and like dub it over in a really bad voice. If I remember to do that, I might do that. Wow, what a useless sentence that was. Anyway, let's scan on. It's been quite a while since we've had any real... We haven't had UFO missions in a while. So here is our interceptor fleet back up to full laser cannon ship, as our Rascal Tompkins and Trigger Delgado over in our M-Kom Asia base. So Asia is essentially the repair, it's the pit stop of our interceptor circuit. If someone gets injured, let's swap, if someone gets damaged and needs repairs, swap out to Asia, move back in, and we have full fleets over Europe and North America that we're actively trying to defend. Of course, we do still have a satellite over India anyway, so these interceptors could see some action. Seeker Autopsy up next. Now this gives a few interesting things. Respirator implant, utterly useless. Literally useless, as in I've never used it. I can't think of a situation where you would use it because of things that replicate its effect. I think it's immunity to acid, immunity to strangulation maybe? From Seekers? First of all, our Seekers pretty much never... The Seekers we get never strangle us anymore. And second of all, immunity to acid is replicated in later armor, which we're not that close to getting actually, but we'll get fairly soon. UFO countermeasures, it's exactly what it says. It's... What does it actually do? Makes our aircraft harder to hit. There we go. Chameleon suit is specifically for scouts. I think what it does is... Lightning reflexes is 90% off an enemy's overwatch to hitting you, and then 70% for all consecutive shots. I think the chameleon suit takes up to 95%, and then maybe 75%. I think it's just like 5% up. I'm not sure. Bioelectric skin. This is my favourite. It's a gene mod. As you can see with the giant capital letters that say new gene mod available. I really should, offer some more insightful commentary rather than just reading. But essentially, what I use this for is seeing things through walls and not getting snuck up on by Seekers. And that is amazing. You put this on your scouts, you put it on your assaults. Fantastic. What do we want to go for next? I still want to kind of save mobile power armor. That's definitely our next goal. But I kind of want to see if we can get a Berserker Captive, because we definitely need a Berserker Captive to improve our Psi game as well. We need to kill more Sectoid Commanders as well for our Psi game. So I'm inclined to just go Mechtoid Autopsy out of what's available at the moment. You know what? Let's get the Abductor out of the way. One day, it's not going to go any quicker than this. And you never know, we might get an Abductor in the next few days. So Muton Corpses, I'm not sure what we need them for. I'm inclined to just say yes. Abductor complete. And we get more alloys, we get more resources from abductors, and it makes this list a little less intimidating. Let's just go. Mechtoid.
We were only able to recover the suit's central core, although the pilot's corpse also survived intact.
We do get sectoid corpses from mechtoids.
Quite interesting. The design is highly responsive while still providing extraordinary strength.
Aren't they just literally our mechs, but they're sitting a ridiculous, stupid sectoid in them? Who knows? Anyway, loads of people coming back. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. You know, mutant corpses for a new corporal, sure. I always love more people in the barracks. Who have we got? Tank Rinka. Cool stuff. That looks just like Rinka. Decent will, decent mobility, alright aim. That's not bad. Decent health as well. You know what? I'll take that. I'll take that any day. So we're going to have our whole host of shredder ammo, breaching ammo, weapon gyros incoming. So it just gives us a lot more options on TO. Hello. Aliens terrorizing China in Xi'an on the waterfront. Waterfront maps. I think on Terra Mission, I think there's only going to be one waterfront map. And it's a good one. It's a definite good one. So I'll check that, pull up a team of 8, and be right back with you. We're rolling out the A-team. Well, it's not quite the A-est of the A-team, but it's pretty much getting there. Quite a few Master Sergeants. 1, 2, 3, 4, well, 5 out of 8 are Master Sergeants. We're taking this mission seriously. It's a terror attack in Asia. Now, if this terror attack was to go wrong, if we were to take rookies and it gets out of hand and a lot of civilians get killed, then this curtails our entire strategic plan. Because we need to take Asia with our satellites at the end of the next month. And if the aliens have one of the Asian countries, we can't do that. And we can't necessarily save them with satellites either, because we've already got a satellite up over India that we're barely defending at the moment. So this is a mission that needs to go well. So as you can see, we have stacked it. Epiphanes and Gob are 2 best mechs. They are ready to wreck. It's a waterfront as well. It's a waterfront, so that is why Magical Trevor is coming, particularly for the jumpy legs. Oh, EXO. I still haven't scanned for EXO, but they haven't hacked us or done anything untoward, so it's fine. Chief Savage Man along because we need heat from somewhere. We need heat ammo from somewhere. Usually I'd get that from the listener, usually I'd get that from the sniper, and indeed I do have bros here. Thank God I checked. Thank God I checked. I know me sometimes. There we go, bros. Now with the Gauss long rifle. The waterfront map is one giant big structure that can be very difficult to move around. I think we've been on it before. I remember it being Potato's first mission. And it was like one of the very first missions we did. Oh, it wasn't Potato's. Yeah, it was Potato's very first mission. It was the one before he became a Rocketeer. I remember it now. That's how I remember the missions. It's just in terms of Potato. It's BP and AP. Before Potato, after Potato. Anyway, Denny here, Bombardier with chem and alien grenades. Garav, standard setup for infantry, standard setup for Chief Savage Man. And the heat gun is standard setup for Tokelanar. We know it by now. This is as good as we're getting. Bringing Bros along more for snapshot with the Kestrel armor, and that's why Bros has the chitin plating. One thing I've noticed that we don't have a single medkit amongst the squad. If someone goes down, we need to end the fight quickly. Now here's the thing, nobody's gone down in quite some time. The last person to go down was like R-Sox about 50 episodes ago. So I'm tempting fate, especially by saying this, but I don't think anything's going to go wrong on this mission. Especially on a Terror mission. Terror mission, you're fighting against time rather than for survival. You've got to kill all the aliens before they kill all the civilians. It's not the aliens that are gunning for you and only you.
Setting down.
Yep, that's this
We're heading
waterfront.
into China for the next operation.
What a hot future.
There are early reports indicating alien activities within one of their major cities. Our forces are on standby for deployment.
I remember Magical Trevor was on this map as well, like jumping up to the roof up the pipe, so it's really a return home for all of us. So Terror mission, alien terror attack in Xi'an, China in Operation Hot Future. That'll be coming to you soon. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.